So now, introduction of moment, moment of a force, scalar formulation. So, 'di ba sa senior high school tayo, tinatawag natin yung moment as a torque, 'di ba? So, pang ano yun, pang senior high school yun. Pero here sa statics of rigid bodies, we call it as moment. Okay? So, when a force is applied to a body, it will produce a tendency for the body to twist, rotate, or move about a point that is not on the line of action of the force. This tendency to rotate is sometimes called the torque, pero most often it is called a moment of a force or just simply a moment. Okay? So, meron tayong ditong first figure, second figure, and then third figure. So, sa una muna, figure A. If a force is applied to the handle of the wrench, so ang tawag dito sa figure na ito, wrench yan ha. So, sa first figure, if a force is applied to the handle of the wrench, it will tend to turn the bolt about point. Oh, so gagalawin dito, 'di ba? So let's say this is ano, gagalawin dito 'yan. So iikot 'yan dito 'yan. Magro-rotate 'yan. Okay? So it will tend to turn the bolt about point O. So the magnitude of the moment is directly proportional to the magnitude of the F. Okay? So ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung moment natin is directly proportional sa ating magnitude F. Okay? Ibig sabihin niyan, pag malaki yung ating distance dito or the moment arm D, mas malaki yung moment natin dito. Okay? So, the larger the force or the longer the moment arm, the greater the moment or turning effect. Again na, directly proportional po si force at si moment arm D. Kasi magproproduce ito ng mas malaking moment or turning effect. Okay? Now, for ano naman for figure B, kapag sa 90 degrees na for example dito, kapag 90 degrees tayo nag-move or nag-rotate, 'di ba? Medyo mahirapan tayo, 'di ba? Kaya nagkakaroon tayo dito ng ah, component. So meron tayong moment arm D prime is equal to D sine of theta. Para mas maging madali yung pag-turn ng ating wrench or pag-move ng ating wrench at point O. And for our third figure, kapag ah, yung ating wrench, minove natin, 'di ba? Yung line of action niya is intersect sa ating point O. Kalinya, 'di ba? Pag hinatak mo 'yan, 'di ba? Wala mabubuong moment diyan kasi di naman nag-twist, di naman nag-move, hindi nag-rotate yung ating wrench. Pag hinatak mo, ano lang, intersect. Kapag nag-intersect ka or nag-parallel ka, 'di ba? Wala kang mabubuong moment diyan. Okay, clear? So ganun po yung ating introduction of moment. Ayan, meron tayong tinatawag na mga ah moment of a force, scalar formulation. Consider the force F and point O, the moment M sub O about point O or about an axis passing through O and perpendicular to the plane is a vector quantity since it has a specified magnitude and direction. Okay? So ito yung pinaka-formula ng moment natin. The magnitude of moment at point O is equal to force times the D. D is the moment arm or the level arm. Okay? So, ito yung distance niya from from here, from point here hanggang kay point O. From point ng ating force F hanggang point O. So, yun po yung ating formula. And take note, yung ating units for moment is meron tayong kilonewton, dot meter, newton meter, or pounds feet. So, yun po yung mga usually na ginagamit natin for the unit ng moment. Okay? So, ito mga figure ito, we call it as right-hand rule. Okay? So, ito yun para malaman natin yung sense ng rotation ng ating moment. Is it clockwise po ba? Counterclockwise? Doon natin malalaman yun. Okay? Ito. Ito. So, moment of a force for two-dimensional problems where all the forces lie within the xy plane, the resultant moment mr sub o about point M can be determined by finding the algebraic sum of the moment caused by all the forces in the system. As a convention, we will generally consider the positive moment as counterclockwise. Since they are directed along the positive z-axis, clockwise moments will be negative. So, ganito po. Di ba ang formula for moment, meron tayong m sub o is equal to force times the distance. So, tingin tayo kay F1. Para makuha si moment ng M1, di ba? Ang kailangan mo lang gawin, yung force na 1 or F1 natin, i-multiply mo kay moment arm na D1. Kaya sa ating ito yung M1 natin ha. This is the M1, M2, M3. So for M1 natin, F1 the vector force F1 times the level arm D1. Check the uh, direction. Since yung F1 natin is papuntang counterclockwise, this is positive. Okay ha? Kaya F1 D1, positive yung ating sign dito. Okay ha? For M2, tingin tayo kay M2. This is the moment at point 2. So we have here F2 dito, meron tayong level arm na D2. So again, formula, FD lang naman. But take a look sa ating direction dito. Pag ganito po yung F2, which is which is clockwise. Okay? So ibig sabihin, negative po yung ating M2. And for F3, rather M3, ganoon din, counterclockwise positive. So ibig sabihin, meron tayong F3, D3. And kinukuha is yung summation ha. Summation po or the resultant moment. Okay? So ito po yung ating formula. Try natin magsagot ng mga sample problem for the introduction of moment. Basic lang, yung pagkuha ng moment given yung figure. Okay? Ayan, for our sample problem number 4, determine the moment of the force about point O. So isa-isahin po natin sagutin ito. Meron tayong 5, figure A, B, C, D, and E. So okay ito kasi mas marami tayong sasagutan, mas marami tayong matututunan. Lalo na, moment ito. Gamit na gamit po yung moment in mechanics hanggang theory of structure. So dapat, ngayon pa lang in statics of rigid bodies, gawin na po natin yung pagkuha ng moment. Okay? For figure A and B, meron tayo ditong figure na ito and then figure na ito. Take note po, again, sinabi kanina, counterclockwise is positive, clockwise, negative. So, in-note natin yan. So, itong given natin dito, this is a clockwise direction. This is negative. Correct? So, kukunin itong moment na ito at point O, ito yung ating force. So, una, bago tayo magsagot, bilangin mo muna yung force natin. Since isa lang, mas madali ito. So, para makuha yung moment at point O, 100, ito yung F1 natin, multiplied by the moment arm. So, 100, multiply mo lang, ano yung moment arm na ito? Anong distance na yan? 2 meters. So, ganun lang po siya. Okay? So, lagyan natin ng label. So, 100 Newton times 2 meters. And take a look. Yung ating direction is clockwise, negative. Okay? So, we have moment at point O is equal to negative 200 Newton meter. Or we can just say moment at point O is equal to 200 Newton meter clockwise. So, ito po yung sagot natin. Okay, again ha, formula lang for moment, force times the distance. And isang alang-alang din yung ating sign. Counterclockwise positive, clockwise negative. Clear ha? For part B naman tayo, so ilan yung force natin dito? Isa lang po. Tama? So isa lang po yung force natin dito, which is yung 50 lang. Okay? Ganun ulit. Clockwise, negative po yan. So para makuha si moment at point O, so meron tayo ditong force na 50, and then i-multiply kay moment arm. So yung moment arm is yung distance from the force hanggang kay point O. So ano yung consider natin? Itong 2 meters or 0.75. So take a look hata. Kailangan i-note natin palagi kapag nag-multiply tayo ng force and then distance, lagi nakakabuo tayo ng L na shape. Pag ganyan dapat. Okay? So L na shape dapat. Yung mahubuo natin. Ito yung force, ito yung moment arm na D. Kaya nakakabuo tayo ng L na shape. Okay? So, if this is the force, ito yung ating moment arm. Makakabuo tayo ng L na shape dyan, diba? So, ito yung ating moment arm. So, ganun po yung technique ha. Makakabuo tayo palagi ng L na shape. Okay? So, 50 times 0.75. Again, clockwise, negative. So, where's our calculator? So 50 times 0.75, we have here, right? Answer is equal to 37.5. So we have here moment at point O, we have negative 37.5 Newton meter. Or pwede sabihin, di ba? Moment at point O is equal to 37.5 Newton meter clockwise. So ganun po yung mga sagot natin. Or ganito pa yung process na pag-solve ng moment. Okay? So dapat may mabubuo ka palaging pa-L ha, pa-L na shape. Para alam natin yun na tama yung ginagawa natin. Hindi kasi pwede na yung 2, tsaka yung 50 kasi magkaparallel sila. 'Di ba? Magkaparallel sila, magkadiretso sila, 'di ba? Ito yun, 'di ba? 2, tsaka itong 50, magkadiretso. Dapat pa-L na shape. Hindi dapat intersecting sa point. O dapat pa-L na shape yung mabubuo natin. Okay ha? I hope clear po siya. Now, for letter C. For letter C, ilan po yung ating force? Isa lang. Yung 40 pounds lang. Okay? And again, yung ating direction dito, clockwise, negative. Okay? So, meron tayong negative dito to indicate clockwise yan. Times 40, yung force natin. Ano yung moment arm? Ano yung moment arm ni 40? Take a look. If this is in 40, dapat L na shape yan. Okay? So, L na shape dapat yan, tama? So, ano yung ating moment arm dito? Yan, distance yan. So, we have here 4 plus 2 cosine of 30. Explain natin. Bakit po? Bakit po naging 4 plus 2 cosine of 30? Kasi nga, di ba, L na shape yan. So, L na shape. So, ibig sabihin, itong mahaba na ito, yan yung level arm ni 40 pounds. Para makapunta kay point O. Ibig sabihin, itong 4 feet na ito, ipag-add mo kay 2 cosine of 30 para mabuo mo tong level arm na yan. Clear ha? So, meron tayo ditong 40 times 4 plus 2 cosine of 30. So, we have here 229.28. So, moment at point O is negative 229.28. Ilan to? Pounds, feet. Okay? Pounds, feet. Or kung gusto mo naman, pwede naman M sub O is equal to 229.28 pounds, feet. So, ito po yung sagot natin. Okay ha? Now, for part D, meron tayong, ito yung figure natin. Ilan yung force natin ulit? Isa lang, 60 pounds lang. Tama ba? So, meron tayong MO is equal to, take a look sa ating sign dito, counterclockwise, positive na yan. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong 60 pounds times, ano yung moment arm natin dito? Again, dapat L na siya mabubuo natin dyan. So, dapat ganito siya. Ganyan. So, ano moment arm? Kung ito yung ating L na shape, ito yung moment arm. Sine 45 degrees. Or let's say, sine 45 degrees, feet. Di ko na nalagay 1 kasi matik may 1 na yan. Ha? So, merong M sub O is equal to 60 times sine of 45. We have 42.43. So, positive 42.43 pounds feet Or kung gusto natin, tanggalin yung positive na sign dyan, pwede yung 42.43 pounds, feet, counterclockwise. Kasi ang positive sign indicating na ito ay counterclockwise direction. Okay ha? So madali lang po talaga itong pagkuha ng moment. Kailangan lang talaga ng practice pa and then magsagot ng mga mahirap na problems para mas mahasa pa tayo. Now, for last three figure, or last one na pala to, tama ba? Last one na. For letter E, so meron ulit tayo isang force. So, meron tayong MO. And yung ating direction, counterclockwise, positive. Okay? So, meron tayong force na 7. Ano po yung ating moment arm dito? So, 'di ba? Sabi ko dapat L na shape. So, ito siya. Tama? Kung L na shape yan, ito yung ating moment arm. So, para makuha yung moment arm, di ba 4 tong pangkabuuan na ito? Eh, gusto lang natin hanggang dito lang. Hindi kasama to. Eh, 1 to. Para makuha tong part na ito, pwede natin subtract 4 minus 1. Gets po? Again, yung haba na ito, 4 meters yan. At itong distance na ito hanggang dito, 1 meter. So, 1 meter to, 4 meters to, ano to? 4 minus 1, 3 meters. So, MO is equal to 7 kilonewton times 3 meters. So, we don't need to calculate na. We have 21 kilonewton meter. Counterclockwise. So, ganun po yung pag-solve or pagkuha ng moment about point O. So, I hope gets po yung ating 5 example dito kasi malaking tulong ito lalo na kapag nasa mechanics na tayo. So, dapat ngayon pa lang, gamay na po yung statics, gamay na po yung moment. Kasi ito yung pinakagamit sa lahat, moment. Okay? Maraming salamat, katropais. Remember that you are never alone in this journey. Nandito ang PIES PPSC Acad TV to guide you because here we leave no one behind. Never lose hope, our future engineers. This is just the start.